Hello friends, today we will discuss about the facing operation, pocket operation and contour operation on milling. So first, what is the facing, pocket milling and the contour operation? So I have some image. See, this is the facing operation. This is the pocket milling operation. You will see this is the pocket milling. Next, in contour operation you will see the two paths are here. The tool is circular end mill in both, but first the parallel tool path and in second the spiral tool path. Now we will see contour operation. So this is the contour operation, means your selected shape. Okay. So now we will perform in MasterCAM the facing, pocket milling and contour operation. So first we need to object. So I have an object. We will see the polygon radius is 100, the rectangular shape 75 by 75 and the rectangular shape radius is 10. So now we will create this shape in MasterCAM. So click on MasterCAM, wireframe. Now first we draw the rectangle. So rectangular shape, set a center origin, width 75, height 75 and fillet and click on center and OK. So you will see. Now we will create the polygon. So set your side and radius, fix your value and click your center point. OK. So now you will see our object is ready. Now we will apply the stalk, means the circular boundary. So normally click circle, center point and give any corner of polygon. Okay. So for isometric view, alter 7. You will see our object is ready. Now convert in 3D. So click on solid, extrude, select your chain, OK, give your value like 30 in reverse direction because we need to this sketch. Okay. So now we will perform the operation. So first we select the machine, mill and default. So click on this plus, stock setup. So now you will see our stock is circular shape. So click on cylindrical and our stock height is Z axis. So axis is Z and select all entity. OK. So our stock is ready. You will see. Okay. So alter 7. Now we will perform the operation. So our first operation is facing operation. So click on face, select chain. Now select your chain. OK. Now your tool path selection. So our tool path is facing. Now tool selection. So click on filter, the end mill and OK. Click on select library tool. So this is the end mill. Now select your flat end. So I will select the 10 radius tool. OK. Now the holder selection. So click the first holder B2C30016. Now the cut parameter. So you will see the many type of style is here, like one way, zigzag, one pass, dynamic, but we will select the zigzag view. No, we will select the one way. And the stock to leave on floor, I will set the 0. Next is depth of cut. So your depth of cut give here. For a rough cut, give value like 0.5 and the finish cut. So the finish cut is 3 and the value is 0.25. Now the linking parameters. So first is depth. So first is depth. So give your depth like -10. minus 5. Now top of torque is 0. Select your feed plane. I will set the 5 and the retract value is 15. So OK, and you will see your operation is apply. So now we will perform the pocket milling for cut this shape. So click on pocket milling is here. So click on pocket milling, select chain. So this is our chain. So click this operation, you will see OK. Now our tool path is pocket tool. So select your tool. So I will select the filter again and the end mill. OK. So select library tool. I will select the 5 dia tool. OK. Holder. So B2C30016 holder. Cut parameter. So I will select this stock to leave on wall, means this one is 0, and stock to leave on floor means this one is 0. So the roughing means the position, you will see the path, zigzag path, constant overhead, zigzag path, parallel spiral, constant overlap spiral, but we will select the parallel spiral. So the entry motion is helix. You will see the off, the ramp motion and the helix motion. We will select the helix. The finishing value is already here. Lead in out. Give your depth of cut. So I will give the depth of cut for pocket milling. So the rough cut is 0.5. The finish cut is 3 and the finish value is 0.15. So linking parameter, set your depth value is minus 10. Top of stock is 0, feed plane is 5 and your retract value is 50 and OK. And you will see the pocket milling is applied. Now we will cut the object by this boundary. So for this operation we will select the contour operation. So click on this arrow and the first is contour operation. So click on this. Now select your chain. So we will select this chain, you will see, and OK. So now the tool path. So tool path is selected. Your tool selection for contour operation, select this one tool. So click on none, select this tool, OK. Select library tool and select your particular dia tool. Like I will select the 5 dia, OK. Select holder B2C30016, the cut parameters, OK. The depth of cut, so click on depth of cut, set your cut like rough cut is 0.5, the finish cut is 3 and the value is 0.25. Lead in out, not select the breakthrough, multiple passes, OK, and taps. So in linking parameter we will set the depth of pocket, depth of contour. So we will cut the whole object. So I will select the minus 35 depth and the feed plane is 5 and the retract value is 15 and OK. So you will see. So now we will check the operation in 3D view. So first select all operation and click on verify selected operation. Click on verify selected operation. So now you will see first in top view and second in isometric view. So click on play. Our first operation is facing, second is pocket milling, and the third is counter. So you will see, I will show the wireframe view. See, so our object is ready. So cancel this view. If you want the generate code, so click this option and save file. So this is the facing, pocket milling and counter operation. So friends, after completing the operation, the object is look like this one. You will see. So this is our operation and our object is ready. In next lecture, we will discuss about the facing operation, counter operation and drilling operation. Thank you.